paperwork or like that, or your patent, like where you can actually get your stamp of patent. So find it out. I didn't say forever.
How long? Oh man.
I would probably say within 6 months to a year.
What makes you say that?
Sounds about a risk profile type thing. That we can do.
So basically, you're just bullshitting. You don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's the point of saying it?
Fucking treat your interests, asshole.
Like, why would you treat my interest with something that's not true?
So why would you want to question it if you know if it's not true?
It doesn't make sense. It's like me talking about unicorns, and I'm talking about them like it's a factual creature, and you're like, well, you could go through all history and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, there's no proof, I don't know.
There is a unicorn, it's called a giraffe.
You know what? Wait, guys. Speaking of unicorns, they actually recently discovered a real species of unicorn. Please, if you want to look it up, alright, Alex. No, guys, hold up. This episode has already started. We're already live. We are live right now. I'm going to start this up. Hello, guys. This is Ben Esty here with another episode for you today. I have Alexus Roman and Dillon Whitney with me. These guys are like two of the biggest debaters in like probably my friend group. I can't tell you how many years and how many parties I've been to with Dillon here. And thank you for joining me tonight, brother.
No problem.
And I catch this guy out of the random just debating with somebody, like on the side of somebody's yard, or like just in the house in the living room. The way I see you in your form tonight is literally how I've seen you for years. Just pure debater. And then Alex is literally like the friction. He's the sandpaper right here, dude. This is the guy who will literally fact check you all the way to the fucking moon. And we've already been going for like an hour without anybody hearing it. Obviously, we were in the car all the way here, just debating. So about like the most ridiculous shit. So I just want to start off, guys, with a little short interview of who you are. I'll start off with Dillon here, just because I'm looking right at him already. So, Dillon, if you want to tell us like who you are, where you're from, what you do for work, and all that, you know, what's up?
I'm Dillon Whitney. I'm from Stafford Springs, known as Dirty Springs, shithole town. I don't know, fucking hillbilly, redneck, whatever you want me to be. Yeah. But I'm a very persevere man that fucking is always talking shit and like runs my mouth. Like I love it when I talk shit, but I come through a small town like fucking known as that. Like I love to meet new people and I'm just a fucking hungry or something.
We're here. We're normal. You know? That's the point of the podcast. Is it? We're all average dudes. You know, we're not celebrities. We're not fucking.
I don't want to be a celebrity. Yeah. If you make me a celebrity, you're fucking dumb as fuck.
I'm not a celebrity.
So, Alex, tell us a little bit about you. Like, what do you do? What's up? Like, what do you...
Name's Alexus Roman. I was in the Army for 3 years. Worked at Target. Went to Lambs. Did a little landscaping. Now I go to school at North Valley for communications. And here I am.
Word. And you were saying that you want to maybe get out of this area soon or something like that?
Yeah, get the fuck out of Connecticut.
You're talking about moving to Cali or something.
Yeah, San Jose, California. That's all.
What's your main attraction for going there?
They got Silicon Valley. They got some nice-ass beaches. They got
nice hookers there?
Yeah, pretty sure. It's just like a completely different demographic.
Well, that's what I look at.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole culture.
A lot of Asians and shit over there.
I hear that the underground drug culture is also insane. Like, you just get killed out there or over like weed and stuff.
Well, I feel like if you mind your business, you might be good.
Yeah, just mind.
I feel like I'm not gonna go there. Just gonna
the culture would be such a dramatic change from like, especially like us guys that are fucking New Englanders, like fucking even East Coast moving to the West Side. Fucking
yeah,
they can tell instantly like, oh, this dude ain't from.
I feel like if you go anywhere when you're from a certain spot, they always pick you up. if you're in Ireland, they pick you out. Oh, that's an American logo.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, it's like you know that movie Hostel?
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, where they pick up either Europeans for like $5,000 or something to get tortured, or fucking Italians for like $10,000, Americans are like 25. Yeah, they're like, you want to go anywhere else, you want to change your accent all the time. In my opinion. Like, if I was going to California and like I want to pretend I'm a Easterner, like a Yankee, I'm gonna try to talk like a fucking hillbilly South, but like, yeah, you know, like get it out in here,
I hear you. Try to blend in.
You know, exactly. And probably like totally, dude, which they probably don't like say that back then until like the '90s when they were.
That could really backfire though.
You know, if you try to blend in and then you fuck it up, and then everybody's like, "Oh shit."
That's the whole facade you gotta fucking face.
Yeah.
Yes, and.
But Dillon, you were talking about something earlier tonight that you're Native American. How did you get what kind of process did you go through?
I had to go through my a tribal nation. I had to be one because I'm not part of the actual I'm a Mohawk. The people that I was getting into their family were Nipmucks. They're not federally recognized yet, but they're going to be federally recognized. So then I got approved through them, but I already had a Mohawk name, which is Chuckweo, which means Red Eagle, is high honors. And it's like I met this guy through, he brought me into his tribe, the Nipmucks. I was in jail. Me and him were fucking...
You was in jail too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He was doing 10 years. He
for what?
For drugs and fucking
peyote.
Yeah,
peyote.
Probably. I don't know.
It was probably peyote.
We don't talk much against that. Like when it comes down to shit like that, it's like you let a little known. Like when you're in jail, you let people know what you're here for and that. But you could always tell a bullshitter.
Yeah, I heard a funny thing about oh my god, we were talking about peyote on the last podcast.
Yeah. No, I remember I was telling you it wasn't a podcast.
It was you, wasn't it?
You were telling me
or something?
Yeah, I took peyote and fucking my boy kicked his mom in the face. So it's and I ended up leaving him, and then I was down the road. I was missing in action. I don't know. I had a QP of fucking weed on me, and then it just slowly dwindled as the nights went. Couple nights, and then I wake up into a tree, and they're like. All my boys were like, dude, you left us an hour.
You woke up in a tree?
Yeah.
You were sleeping in a tree?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I was sleeping in a tree, but I felt like I was sleeping in a tree.
Oh my god. Have you ever tried anything like that, dude?
What?
Peyote or anything like that?
The only thing I've done is acid, shrooms, weed, alcohol. Ecstasy.
I feel like everybody kind of needs to try that at least once, unless they're...
I am rolling the face, though.
Ecstasy.
Oh boy.
Let's
not be too. But yeah, I don't know. I was hearing something.
Peyote, get into it. Hey, fucking don't do it all.
Cactus?
The psychedelic shit.
Yeah, mescaline.
Mescaline, yeah.
I'm trying to get sober. I'm trying to just not fuck with any of that shit for a while, and then maybe I'll go back to it when
that's not even being sober. You go out to West, to Arizona and Nevada, all them. They actually have medicine men that will.
Yeah, you're the one that told me that.
Yes.
They're the only ones who are certified to distribute.
They're the only ones that can possess and hold peyote, and then they can determine but they have to be with you for the first couple days before they can administer you a peyote dose, because they would have to. They have to see how you
would handle it by getting to know you. Huh?
Exactly.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because they don't want you going from one realm to another, and then you just jump around realms and you fuck up the balance. Is that's their thing, is that they don't want people who's not spiritually bound the mess of realms.
You can get it licensed too, in Texas too.
For real?
Yeah,
without a medicine man?
Well, you have to be licensed for it. You have to be licensed. You have to be a medicine man for it.
I mean, I'm no medicine man, but
usually, is it with the band card they're saying, Alex?
I've heard
with the band card, yeah, you have to have the band card in order to be the medicine man to distribute that.
Yeah, it's basically psychedelics.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
There are only legal fucking psychedelic drug dealers around in Southwest, dude.
So you've tried the shit, right?
Yeah.
What was your experience? I already told what my experience was like. If you guys want to watch my last episode, I told you what my peyote story was. Dillon, you got a peyote story? Like what it was like? Do you remember that night at all, or that day, or whatever you did?
All right.
Did you do it more than once?
I have done it more. I've done it 3 times, and but the first time I did it, I was fucking. Dude, we took it, and like all I remember is picking up a QP of fucking weed, and then that with it, like I picked up 3 buttons, which are the peyote buttons that we get back then. Or same as like a mescaline. Like we picked up 3 of them. I took 2, and my boy took 1. We were fucking tripping hard. We ended up like, cause we were just walking, like like doing an adventurous trip, and then we ended up back at his house so he could grab something. His mom surprised us, came in his room, kicked her in the face, and I ended up leaving. And fucking, I bounced around from house to house. Like, it was like, I actually imagined, at one point I imagined a human being coming up to me and was like, are you fucking, they're like, are you good? You're like, dude, and I was like, I don't fucking get drugs from fucking people like you. And then my boy's like, dude, who are you talking to? And I was like, you gonna just see that guy? And he's like, no.
Are you telling me that there was you
I
hallucinated a person?
Yeah. I watched him walk up the street and then walk down towards me and then came up, looked at me, and then we talked, and then he went up, and I was like,
and your boy didn't see it.
Yeah, didn't see anything because like, dude, I had a QP, and by the time I was done, I had fucking an 1/8 left. Like an 1/8 left of weed, like boys.
And you don't even remember what happened.
Yeah, and they were like, dude, you're like, you left us an 1/8, like, and I was like, they're like, you tried to tell me you gave it to me, but they're like, we know you ain't giving us that. They're like, oh, you either left an ounce. They're like, hey, you gave me an ounce, dude. Like, fucking, I was like, I didn't give you an ounce. Like, I don't know. And they're like, yeah, you gave me an ounce. Like, what the fuck? Like,
that's weird, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wow, man, like, trying to, like, regain your memory back. Like, dude, like, waking up in that tree, like, that's all I remember is, like, buying a QP and then disappearing after that. And then, like, then I remember that one person that's at that house, and it was like,
I feel like it's so easy to lose shit when you're fucked up, like, too fucked up, you know?
I don't lose, like, anything in my pocket. Like, when I'm fucked up, I never lose anything. But when I'm not fucked up is when I lose everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
It's like a weird
Could you send your address to that?
Sure. Oh, you getting a ride out?
Yeah, I'll just get a ride.
So we could just continue.
Yeah,
dude, you're the man. Thank you. If you need gas money or something.
You suck.
I know I do.
Debate would be hooking.
What?
Puerto Ricans, Commonwealth fucking state, right?
Fuck them.
Ouch. That fucking hurts them, I guess. I don't know. Damn, you really got me on that one. I was like,
you didn't expect that. You're like, wow, that's out from left field. Fuck them, really? But
yeah, there's 72 billion.
Do you have a best tripping story?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, send it to me.
My favorite tripping story was I took 2 times. This is when I was in the army.
Can I grab a shot glasses for this too?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, I know you don't really drink.
You trying to smoke a blunt?
Actually,
30 money.
Kinda, but I just don't. We can imply on the stream that we're gonna do that, but we're not actually doing that, anybody.
Edit that out.
We're not actually gonna do that. So
yeah, we're just verbally saying that.
Yeah, like I totally wish we could. I really wish we could, but we're not gonna. So anyways,
well, tell me how
I'm just gonna grab shot glasses.
Light.
I'm gonna grab shot glasses so we can pop this story out.
Yeah, fuck that. Where does it say in the Constitution I can't smoke weed on camera?
I don't know. No, it's state by state, bro.
There's a lot.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, dude, that thing stinks. Holy fuck. Dude, you should build an underground barrel for that thing.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, YouTube, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, you know me, man. I don't fuck around. But anyway, so, like, I don't know. I'll grab a piece. We're gonna.
Do you want me to finish my story?
I want
to hear this Tristan story.
Got a shot. Yeah, I want to hear it. I just want to grab one shot glass. Take 2 seconds.
1, 2. All right, go on, Benji.
Alright, so when I was in the army, I think it was 2 times in my room, like the barracks room. And like I went outside, I was talking to some of my boys and shit, came back. Like it was a weird experience. I mean, like when you're tripping balls and like, you know, you're in the army and in the barracks and shit like that. Oh shit. You're like like everyone's sober and like that's very, you don't fucking do that shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of neat, shit.
Yeah, but like, you know, but like, I don't know. And I was still new to it. This is like probably my 3rd time tripping ever. And
when did you join the military?
2015 May 2015 I left. May 17th.
So you joined when you were 18 then? You joined right after high school?
19, yeah. No, I did a year in college at NBCC for criminal
justice. Like, you joined pretty much right after high school.
Yeah, so I was college as soon as I got out.
Thank you for serving, bro.
I flunked the fuck out of college. I was like, I'm stupid as fuck. I'm not getting this. I'm just going to join the Army. And then my brother's infantry in the Marines, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do infantry Army. Ended up doing that. It was not what I thought it was. It sucked dick. You know what I mean? Because people talk about they want to join the military. Oh, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit sucked. And like most of those people hate their lives, are alcoholics. You know what I mean? Like it's just,
they don't really get.
Well, is everyone's getting. They're gonna get the better way out. It's like they used to do the military program where like if you got in trouble, you join the military. They fucking they help you out and it'll fucking put you through everything like straighten your life. And if you fuck up, then you go through military prison. They don't do that anymore. Like I tried going through that, they wouldn't let me. Like I was, like you know,
military's hard if you're not disciplined.
Like I'm very. That's the thing. It's like I'm very disciplined. I joined up when I was 16. Like a recruiter came to my house. Like, dude, I was like, I just had a kid. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who's this person? Well, I found out a year later he wasn't mine through DNA.
Oh,
wow, that's upsetting.
That sucks.
Yeah.
My next video.
That's also a relief. I'm pretty sure.
My next video.
No, it's not.
No. I mean, I don't have to pay money for a kid, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that
like fucking crackhead.
You know, like it really hurt me to lose him. Like it was named after my brother. Like, dude, that kid I fucking love to death. Like, he's my fucking hero. Like, I know he probably.
Oh, the kid you thought was yours?
Yes.
Oh, is he a good kid though?
I don't know.
Oh, it's like in your
past. It was a closed adoption.
That's sad, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm still on the birth certificate and shit like that. But it's like,
wow.
You know where Cassie? Cassie Mitchell?
Cassie, really?
Yeah, Cassie Mitchell.
No way.
You know?
Shout outs to Cassie if you ever see this in your late futures. If this ever blows up, 'cause, like, we miss you, girl. She was.
Fuck off, Mitchell.
Sorry.
Well, you know, me and her were close, so.
That your oldest?
Yep. This is my fiance right here. If you guys don't know Terry yet.
Terry, I got a fucked up
song about
this.
That's okay, what happened?
How you doing, Terry?
Hammered or some shit?
Oh, no, I sliced my thumb open and I got...
I don't know if you know Alex yet.
Okay.
This is me and Jean's friend Alex.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
you better slap this kid around.
No, I'm being good. I'm being really good, man. You know, like, I do my best to just, you know...
I remember, like, when we were kids fucking hustling all the time.
Yeah, I was partying way too much. I was a fucking idiot, man.
No, it wasn't partying. It was just, like, we were hustling.
Way too much.
You were never really you partied, but you never really were the party kid.
No, I don't think so either, actually.
You were never really party. You were
I showed
more
up
like...
at parties. I made appearances and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
But you were more about the hustle and bend. Like, you're like, I'll show up, I'll do things, and then I just pump. That's how I feel.
If I felt the need to, I would take my time to at least hang out with people.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
it's always specific because then you're like, all right, I'll be like.
I'd go around and say hi to like you or Bassett or like Donald Evans or whoever else in Stafford was around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And I'd make my time, and then I'd be like, all right, I'm out. I can't
exactly.
Around, you know.
That's like tonight. I was like, when Rain came out, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait, Benji didn't come out? And I was like, but Rain came out. I was like, wait a second. I was like, dude, I was ready to get pissed. I was like, I was about to tell him. I was like, dude, you're about to go walk over in that bar and fuck get that too dumb.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm kicked out if I can't go in there.
Yeah. You wanted me to go in there. I was like, 2 more minutes, and then your boy came.
It was
Okay.
weird because I was in there and I told the bartender, I said, "Hey, is Rain
Is
working
it
back there?"
Lish, short hair girl?
Yeah.
That's Lish.
Wait, the black hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
With glasses?
But she grew it a little longer now.
Well,
But
yeah,
it's not
cool.
yet since you've been kicked out. But. So I told them, I was like, "Can you please tell Rain back there that Ben is at the bar waiting for him?" So he said, "Yeah," and I saw him go back there and everything. They took care of it. And then Rain didn't actually get the word, so I guess nobody gave a fuck about what I said. I said, "I'm bringing him home from work," and they just kind of...
Yeah, they're not gonna
they
know.
don't give a fuck.
Are you good at piano?
Yes.
I'm decent.
Actually,
You
yeah.
good at piano?
I am.
No bullshit.
Yeah, you want to turn
No
it on?
bullshit.
You
Are you really good?
want to bust something out?
Decent? Dude, I don't know. I want to learn piano so bad.
I'm decent. I don't play no box shit or fucking anything like
But you at
that.
least know like a decent thing?
Yeah, I know from my D's to E's.
Don't get me started. I don't know how to play any instrument. I always wanted to.
See how you feel with your natural.
No, fuck no. I'm not a natural with anything. It takes me a while to get used to things.
No, this is where you could be natural. Like, that's how it was with me. Like, I wasn't like anything. Like, look at that. Like, you doing those few strummings like that makes you more natural.
When I was little, I did that once on like you know like the self-teaching pianos.
Yeah.
It was like only when I was a kid. Like, I had one. It was like the. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's Bob. Like,
I have a guitar, but I don't do it. Drums always look fun as fuck. But
Okay.
You gotta play your nuts.
Making sure we're all playing.
What you do? Put your nuts on my drum set.
So Alex, you had a podcast recently. You
Yeah.
said you took everything down.
oh yeah, my whole YouTube channel is deleted.
I'm pretty sad about that because
There's some good
I was
episodes
one
in
of
there.
your watchers.
Yeah, there's some
And
good episodes in there.
I was actually just starting to think, like literally the other day, I was like, holy shit! Like I used to watch Alex's podcast. I think I was subscribing. What happened? And I didn't know you did that.
You want me to explain the whole situation?
What? Well, first off, what was the name of your show?
Or
Or was there a name for it or no?
yeah, there was.
Oh, has he been?
Haven for Speech. There you go. Haven for
Cheers.
Speech.
Haven for Speech. That's what it was. Yes. Cheers.
That's cool. So you want to hear basically the history of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
After,
Got you.
Alright, so basically, I've been wanting to do the podcast since I was in the Army, but when you're in the Army,
You don't get a chance to do shit.
Yeah, because, you're a government-issued piece of fucking property, so, if you say certain things on camera, you can jeopardize your career in there, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I wanted my benefits,
Uh-huh.
if I wanted anything from that.
Yeah.
So,
Get your schooling in while you can.
I know, I'm trying to. So my boy Jesse, he's pretty good at editing and all that shit, you know what I mean? But he was coming to the picture later. So my boy Adam wants to do a podcast too. His was Long Hair Guy Talks. Mine was Haven for Speech.
Long-haired guy talks.
Yes, give that long hairs in.
That's a ridiculous
Adam
name.
Calagrassi, he's
What
he's in a fucking,
Aboriginal name is that?
but he's in a band, like he's mad talented. Like he played in like theater on like the Palace Theater and shit. Like
Yeah.
this dude's like
Okay.
talented.
Palace in Stafford?
In
Waterbury.
Waterbury.
Palace Theater?
Yeah.
But any Palace
There's
Theater.
two palaces in
I was
yeah.
gonna say, yeah, there's,
Yeah.
like, that was the one after original Palace.
Yeah,
but
Stafford was the
dude.
original Palace, and then Waterbury
Oh,
became
really?
the second Palace, yes.
Oh, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure about that.
Yeah, Waterbury was.
Stafford was the first original Palace, and then, Waterbury became, like, I think the owners switched over, like, they did that, and then that's when it became, like,
So, anyways, continue.
So then, basically, I started going to his house. He had like the mixer, he had the microphones. He had the whole setup.
Yep.
He had the laptop. He had a Mac. I didn't have a fucking laptop. I didn't have camera. I didn't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Can I just start it with you, and then I'll eventually buy my own shit. And this is where I got out the Army, and I was like homeless for a little because, what a lot of people don't know is when you get out the military, it's not like they give you a house and they give you an income and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
When you get out, so I had money saved up, so I was pretty good. But then my boy Alexus, he let me move into with his house for like 2 months straight. Like I got hooked the fuck up.
Nice.
So I got hooked up with that.
I knew
But
that was like,
It's gonna be blurry right there what you were just talking
that's
about.
all good.
So you were living with your buddy, you got hooked up.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
the
so-
podcast started.
yeah,
So
hooked
then-
up with your buddy, eh?
So then when the podcast started, it was a black screen. There was no video at all. It was just a black
I
screen.
remember.
Yeah, the first one was with Adam, and then the second one was like Adam and his
I don't know.
sister's girlfriend's boyfriend, and then the third one was with Jim Mark, and then the fourth one was a black screen. The fifth one we got video, and it wasn't that good quality, but we had video. You know what I mean?
I thought it was okay. I'm
Yeah.
like, and then
Yeah. That was my boy Elias. He's the one that like travels. You know what I mean? He's got like a little following. Like, you know, he's doing.
I
well.
watched that whole one. Dude, that guy's interesting.
No,
How
yeah,
does he do all that?
Yo, him and I have been boys for a while. You know what I mean? Like, pretty much my whole group of friends that I still close with.
Investments. Dude, we can invest in the stocks
Well,
right now.
he
We
does, like,
go down
trading
with me on
stocks.
the weed stocks.
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about. But anyway,
So, him, you know, his story is pretty long. I'm not going to get too deep into it. But basically, he grew up around, like, Town Plot area, went to Williams with me. He was the grade above me. And, you know, he was never rich or anything, but he found a way to, you know, get together with his friends and, like, travel the world. He's literally
I'm sorry.
He's literally traveled to, like, you know, over 10 countries. You know what I mean? I've never been out of the country.
Shit.
You know what I mean? I've never been out. So he found a way to do that and make it work for him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And, you know, if you listen to that, well, you can't. It's gone. So if you missed it, you missed it. But,
yeah,
yeah.
you should have kept it, man.
No, fuck that. I'm going to get to that part, too.
All right.
I'm going to celebrate the story. Long story short, my boy Jesse takes over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we end up using his camera. I buy my own mics.
It's over the whole podcast.
Yeah.
No, we're partners. Now.
Okay.
So Adam was the one doing the recordings.
Soft walls, deep in it.
So now we're like helping each other out, you know what I mean? 50-50, he edits, I'm the one who just does certain shit. And then the podcast is going well, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting pretty good guests on, the views are up, like everything's going well. Yeah, it's in a short amount of time, like quick, you know what I mean? So it's going well.
Heavy.
So then basically I buy like over $300 worth of equipment, like mics, green screens, all that shit. And he buys his own shit.
Cheers.
But his laptop goes to shit.
Okay.
Like his whole
on the spot?
No, in Florida. He went to Miami, Florida for a business trip. And then while he was there, he had his laptop closed without fucking actually powering it down, and it fried on his way somewhere. And that's all our shit was on there, you know what I mean?
Gone.
Yeah, so that was like the first bump. The big bump was when we were going to have Worley, Edgar, and Musan. And then they canceled. But they didn't cancel, they just didn't show up, yeah. So then we planned it again 2 weeks ahead on a Sunday, like, yo, 100% we're doing this. They don't reply, none of that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, Jesse just didn't reply, and then I was just pissed. I was like, yo, fuck this whole shit, you know what I mean?
It's human nature. It's ridiculous.
You know what you mean.
Because what I was trying to tell people, and this is a funny little phenomenon, is that the more average you are, and that's
more
why
nature we have to you.
yeah. But like my cast is the average cast. This is the average man's podcast. The more average you are, the more open your schedule is, and you're just like, yeah, I'll come on, I'll do it. But if I had a fucking guy like you did, traveling to 10 different countries and meeting people and making mad money, he'd probably be like, I can't make it.
I'm giving you enough time because I work all the time. It's like I give you my time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly,
my time that you're taking now is my work time.
It's kind of crazy how like I didn't see you for years on end, and then one day we ran back into each other at Josh's, and I was like,
well, no,
I already know what's about. I was like, I already know what's going on, brother.
We see each other a couple times and shit, but
we just got along.
But no, it's like we always got along. Like before then, like we're fucking Houlihan and shit. Like
I still talk to him. Like not regularly.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we used to do business back then, like we used to trade and back forth. But it's like now it's like, you know, meeting you and McEwen, it was like, and then you asked me to be on the podcast. I was like, I didn't want to be on. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I was like, fuck it, I can't hold back.
You're definitely
someone else bailed out, and you're like, dude. I was like, I never back out.
You go and say, I know Dillon Whitney doesn't say something and doesn't do that.
Exactly. Exactly. I told him. I said that exactly. I was like, Whitney never says anything that he doesn't do anything, and it was like,
yeah,
man, it's like I said I was gonna do this. I'm gonna do it.
You're really stepping outside your normal bounds right now.
It's
honestly,
very hard. Like
I know you're very like underground, close capped. I do my own thing.
I'm a piece of shit asshole, guys.
You're
like, you guys don't even know. Like I could fucking.
I bet
you would actually like. Ben is more like ego, like egotistical.
Yeah, like quiet, egotistical.
Yeah, exactly. That's like that. You won't protrude on me, but you will protrude on me. There.
I don't protrude on you.
You protrude a lot.
You just say,
you know why?
No,
just like me.
It's sensitive.
It's just like me.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it is, because I'm the one who is he's accusing of this. You just say a lot of bullshit that makes no sense with no proof.
That you wear tight pants?
I don't understand what that means, but
Yeah, exactly.
if you say a bunch of
tight
statements,
pants.
like when you said 100 million Native Americans were killed in North America, and then I showed you a stat that said 18 million, you know, did you have anything to fall back on, or no? It was just like, I heard this when I was growing up from these people who aren't even federally recognized. Like, I'm not gonna base my entire logic and reasoning around
There were the ones that are federally recognized, asshole.
What I said they weren't.
What I'm trying to say is,
At the beginning of the podcast, if we want to go back to it, we said we aren't federally recognized, and it's on camera.
No, it was the Nipmuc tribe that was not federally recognized, but my tribe is federally recognized. Thank you.
the Mohawk,
I
right?
was
Yeah.
talking about the other tribe.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
see, so already done. You done fucked up there, son.
How did I fuck up? Explain.
Explain that you name off a different type of tribes, and you saying.
Oh, no. You
I didn't
saying
even
you
try
saying
that.
you was talking about the same as you.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
talking about
yeah.
the same as our tribe as you.
That was just a miscommunication. But like what I've been trying to get at with, see guys, like before we got here, there was this huge debate going on in the
If
car.
you heard gurgling noises, don't mind that. That's someone dying.
Are you good? Are you good, bro? Is my mic gonna pick up the gurgles?
Do that to me, motherfucker.
But anyway,
They just took me out of the wood and fucking murdered my life.
no, Dylan.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Andy.
So like, it's funny because
Was you supposed to go home?
two things, pretty soon, but two things that
But I love the debate with you. Like, dude, you're fucking awesome.
We haven't debated about anything.
it's kind of been.
We haven't debated about anything. You
There's a bunch of
fucking
nonsense, and no points being made.
Well, you know what? It's
Because you know what? Because you're Arabian don't mean nothing to me.
But nonsense debate still can eventually untangle itself and get us somewhere.
Yes,
So,
I agree with
What
that.
I'm trying to say is I'm trying to be the mediator here for both of you because I see
I
where
saw your
I see
Mexican
where
stats
everybody's
they
coming
come
from, and what I'm trying to bring out is maybe we should all just be more open-minded and say, one, we don't know what the fuck actually happened.
Yes.
Two, there is a possibility
Go
you're right,
fuck
and there's a
yourself.
possibility Google's right. Right? There's a possibility either one happened, but we don't know what the fuck it is. And you're saying there's no way because why? But I'm saying, well,
Because,
You want to hear me say what? Oh, I'll say it on camera. Okay, cool. And I want to hear him defend his point.
well,
So when you say the number like 18 million, the people who are doing the research, it's not like they go to like some university, get some files, and say this is the fact. You know what I mean? They go to these indigenous
They're
tribes.
the
And
ones that go and get those files and get those facts.
they go to the indigenous tribes and the Native Americans and their actual reservations, and they talk to the people. They get the stories, they get estimates, and then they crush the numbers. But they apply science to it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like what was actually physically possible. Was the population actually this high? No, probably not, because a lot of people died of diseases. Oh, there was a lot of war going on between tribes, you know what I mean? That prevented a lot of research and progression. Okay, this side of the world is way more technologically advanced than this side, and they're not immune to most diseases. Because you remember, you had the bubonic plague, you had the fucking, the discovery of like gunpowder and shit. You know, so these people look like gods to them. You know what I'm
It took
saying?
you a long time to get
So,
gunpowder, right?
So like this, you know, so the stories of the natives are probably really like, you know, it's probably so different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it. You're telling these stories about things you have no idea even existed before you saw them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And people who are keeping actual records, you know, like the medical people,
Yeah,
their job is yes, because
yeah,
they want accurate
But-
numbers for their databases.
But are you actually going to say and try to close out other possibilities?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I look at different sources. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I look at 5 different sources,
But that's
and one says 4 million, one says 4 million, one says 3 million, one says 100 million. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you mean.
yeah, that's
We would have
So-
thought, yes.
So, the point I'm getting at is that there could be a reason for why the numbers are skewed.
yes.
Could be.
Yes.
Also, it's not the first time. There are cases where, and guys, if you don't know what we're talking about right now, we had a debate on the way here in the car, and Dillon said through generations that the information was passed down through generation to generation, where they said, Well, 100 million natives were killed, right?
Within 100 million.
Within it could have been the better of 100 million.
No, exactly.
Yeah, like not 100 or plus.
Because let's say between a 70 million and 100 million, right?
Somewhere there, like somewhere in that range.
That's still a fucking huge.
No, yes, okay, we're gonna acknowledge that.
That's still a huge gap in the fill.
Yes, between.
But it
70
doesn't matter. Like that's still the same fucking type of disease that you're fucking genocide when you eliminate millions of fucking people.
So you're saying a genocide's a genocide, millions of people died, the number doesn't matter regardless, it's still like horrible or
no, a genocide's when you're doing 5+ million.
Yeah.
So no, because there was a genocide in Cambodia in the 1980s.
Either way, it's still more.
And it was like 2 million people that died, and it was considered a genocide.
Well, yeah,
because a large portion of their population.
It's in millions, right?
So look, let's say you kill.
Alright, so what's the Native Americans in the millions then, huh?
Okay, so you're saying the numbers between 75 to 100 million, yes?
It could be.
Yes. Yeah, so is that what you're claiming? Yes or no?
That's what he's claiming that he was
a number.
That's the information passed down to him.
Well, I'm asking him. You know. So are you saying between 75 and 100 million Native Americans were killed in North America over the total times that the Europeans were colonizing?
That would be the claim.
Yes, that would be the claim, right?
Yeah.
And then the sources I looked up, set around, let's say, between 16 to 20 million. Yeah. 18 million being in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay? You think that your information can hold up better against mine. So let's say people listening to the podcast, let's say they start to comment under the video, and they do their own research. Do you think that more people are going to align with you, or with whatever I looked up?
Well, here's the thing. Whoa. Yo, don't go. Okay, hold up. You're both going to have an equal amount of people. This is.
You think so?
I know. But like, I just know how people are.
Like, you know how people are. No, you don't.
I don't, and I do.
You don't know how people are. Remember you just said we don't know anything.
More people are, I hope they side with you. Because
I don't want anyone to side with me. I want people to do research. Don't listen to us. Do your own research. Fuck what everyone says. Not your own side. Do research. Look at the facts. Look at the facts, and that's it. Look at the peer-reviewed literature, the general consensus. What is all the science and money and everything pointing towards? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then you're also gearing people to listen to everything they read.
Okay, like look at Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Like, well, until recently, women can't drive there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you looked at Congo, let's say 50 years ago, there was legitimate bride burnings and like.
Now you're saying us all with all
so you look at America. You know what I mean? We were pretty civilized compared to those countries. We fucked up a lot and shit, but like, we're doing better. So do you think it's a lack of better ideas, or is it just the geographical location? You know what I'm saying? Because I would argue that, America's a pretty nice country to live in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we have laws that protect us from certain people that, would otherwise endanger you because, of impulsive reactions. If you take
So
if you take another country, so if you take another country that's really undeveloped, let's say Libya, there was 2 years ago a video came out of a year and a half ago, of slaves all the way down the road in Libya. There's like legitimate slave auctions going on in the world today in 2019. So, people can talk shit about America, our laws and whatever, but to say that, some people agree with them, some people agree with them, I think that's bullshit. I think that some ideas are way better than others, dominate them, and some ideas are just complete bullshit. And if they're bullshit, it doesn't matter how many people believe in it. If you can prove it wrong over and over and over and replicate it, and they have anything to stand on, I don't see how it holds up against anyone else.
You're right, but you're also not the one primarily proving it yourself.
Yes, I don't care. I'm not taking sides, Jimmy. But if something's factual,
you're not taking sides.
Look, if something is factual, let's say I'm playing fucking stocks, or I want to be a real estate agent or some shit, If they're like, you got this many fucking blacks here, you got these coons here, you got these spics here, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the language they're using. I don't give a fuck how mean they sound. I want to make money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they tell me that if black people move in and it lowers the property rate, then I'm just not going to buy property with a lot of black people there. And if it's an urban environment, because chances are you have cars stolen, shit like that.
Okay. I look at the stats and I try to make decisions off it. He's bouncing off the stats that are going to affect his direct world.
Yes, the morals get involved with actual facts.
Exactly.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to buy from you unless you saw me a Honda.
I totally get this. Yeah. Hold up.
I have to fit the stereotype.
Exactly.
So it's almost
I like
as if-
stereotypes.
Exactly. That's how I was like.
Natives are hot-headed.
You're like, oh, you're a fucking piece of white trash. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I love white
I'm
trash.
suggesting you're the wrong guy.
They shoot guns in the woods and fish. Like, that's awesome. I didn't do that growing up, and I wish I did. Like,
Yeah,
white
yeah,
trash is
so-
cool. They, like, blow shit up, just drive
We both
trucks.
grew up fishing and shooting guns in the woods.
It's cool. I didn't shoot a gun
What's
until I was
crazy is that
I'm
our
jealous of you guys'
brothers
childhood.
will
Yeah,
do
but-
that shit. Like, dude, they're dumbing themselves down. They're fucking so
Who?
retarded hillbilly.
Hillbillies? Hillbillies are awesome. They drink moonshine and shoot shotguns. That's cool.
Yeah.
Bro, some people here go to work, come home, play
You can make
go
your
to
own
sleep.
fucking hillbilly moonshine. All you want, like, I could show you how to make it. Like, dude, it's easy peasy. And it fucking doesn't matter.
He's not actually going to show me that.
No, it's not actually illegal. It's the 21st Amendment. Your right to brew. So therefore,
No, but
it's not
moonshine's like
illegal.
on a different
Oh,
category.
wow. Oh, dude,
No.
wait, hold on. When we talk about brewing,
It's actually illegal if you were selling it, but it's not illegal if I fucking tell you how to brew it.
yeah.
Moonshine is any
Which I will not give on my
distilled
secrets. I'm
alcohol.
sorry, Ben.
No.
You're not gonna get my
The
secrets.
definition of moonshine,
No, I wouldn't want that from you because
Here?
that's yours. That's your craft.
the definition of moonshine is an illegally made distilled alcohol.
No way.
Yeah,
No.
it's because it's. Why? Because you're not being taxed off it.
So when
That's
you're
why.
saying that making moonshine isn't illegal, it's actually illegal. It's an illegal substance.
No. Alright, it's illegal. Alright,
You're right, it's the Irish pride.
you're in the 21st Amendment, hey. You're in the 21st Amendment. Like, you can legally, like, booze, but you can't sell it. That's what he's saying, is that you couldn't sell it.
Yeah.
You can only manufacture it for
alleyway
yourself
guy.
and your party.
I'll go outside.
That has always been the rule of fucking alcohol.
Mm.
That's your 22nd Amendment, is that you can right to brew alcohol, but you cannot sell it as trade.
Do you want to read the definition?
Of what?
Moonshine.
Oh,
You can sell it as trade?
No, moonshine is illegal.
but then why do they sell it on the shelf?
It's probably just a pattern or a brand.
It's like it's
Like just the name.
No.
Like green crack is
What if it's not a real moonshine? They're
No,
doing something
like-
else and putting it on the shelf with the label moonshine.
Like I know people who make moonshine. I was like, oh, it's
Dude,
illegal.
I
Like, yeah, it's
make
illegal.
moonshine
stuff, you know
myself,
what I mean?
like, dude, it's
They're not
illegal.
arguing it.
It's because of the flammability, right?
No,
I'm not sure. I don't know why. I'm not claiming
I'm
that you
telling
know.
you, I'm telling you this.
Percent because of flammability and shit.
I'm saying I didn't know. I looked it up.
That's a false.
You heard?
Flammability.
No, I didn't know. I just looked it up and it's showing you're wrong. So I'm not saying I know or I don't know. I'm saying that I looked it up and it says
Yeah,
wrong.
moonshine, like, on your Google, you're gonna get it. Like, I looked it up too, like, you're gonna get it wrong. Moonshine is fucking.
I should stop listening to you and say fuck Google.
If you see it on that show, that show
Hey,
can fucking suck a dick.
Nice meeting you.
Oh,
Come over here.
hey, so,
Yeah, like
brothers don't shake hands, brothers hug.
I just want you to know.
I
just want you guys to know.
Anytime, fucking you little piece of shit.
I just want you guys to know I knew I was bringing like my two biggest debaters on tonight. I'm sorry if I did that to you guys.
Remember everyone, we're all in this together.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
we're, like the podcast is literally gonna make us match, but like, Alex, be safe, brother. I will talk to you
little
soon.
piece of shit.
Thank you. Anyways, let's continue.
Are we still on
Alex
the
Roman,
podcast?
everybody.
Are we
Alex,
still on the podcast?
we are on the podcast. My computer screen is just saving its own life. You see, like, it's, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know these tractions.
But yeah, Alex Roman, everybody.
Holy shit.
Right.
I forgot these are like the fucking entwined.
Somebody's probably sitting right at the bank next door waiting to pick them up or something. But so it's down to just us, man. What's up? What's going on, brother? Oh, here, I put it that way because the leg is supporting it. Yeah, no biggie. But here,
My
let's.
bad. I'm sorry that you're all chirped off the bottle that you should have drank at cognac. I'm not selling booze, but you should buy booze and just buy booze and just buy booze and just buy booze.
Why is that? Because it treats you good.
Just buy booze and just
Do you
buy
have,
booze.
Dylan, do you have a funny drunk story for us? If you know, you can take your time. You can take. I can.
Dude, it's pretty hard to come, like, so many drunken stories.
Yeah, but what's like your best one? Like what's something? Let's say like maybe let's dig deep into like either your childhood or a night where you were either gonna get in trouble when something crazy happened, or maybe you had just the most trippiest thing happen to you. You know, like if you had to pick it out, if you had to think about it, and dig through your brain, think of your friends that you've chilled with, think of all the different nights you had over the years. What's that one crazy ass night? If you don't have one, fuck it. You don't gotta try to.
You're gonna be sad.
What's that?
You're gonna be sad.
Oh, you have a sad story for us?
No, I'm saying they will be sad.
Oh, your funny stories are sad. What do you mean?
Because like what you're explaining to me is like your story like a story is me like my brother went out and fucking partied out with my other cousin and they came back, crashed and died. Like that's a fun story. Like
so, there's really not too many fun drunk stories.
Like no, I got a lot of fun drunk stories like fucking between me and you hustling and shit. But it's like, but it's just hustle.
Yeah.
But when it comes to marinating or like anything like that, it's like it's a fucking eagle eye. Like, dude, death sucks. That fucking sucks, guys. Like fucking.
Yeah, where we're from, guys. Here, I'll put it to you this way. I know exactly where you're coming from because where we are from, that shit was way too common, right? Everybody getting drunk, crashing.
You know what's crazy?
Doing dumb shit, falling downstairs. Whatever.
It wasn't even no drug or anything. Like it was just alcohol.
Just alcohol.
The death rate that was in our town was alcohol.
Outrageous.
Outrageous
death rate.
Exactly. It wasn't by heroin because heroin wasn't like that cocaine or anything like that. No other death rate was besides alcohol was in our town. Like that was the number one killer in our town.
Yeah. Do you mean look at we are byproducts of this town. Look at how much we drink. Just look at us. We're not head over.
They will never know how much I drank.
Yeah, no, they'll
never know because I'm a fucking straight piece of shit alcoholic. Like I can fucking. If you all do know what a sleeve of fucking berry lemon sours are, I could drink 2 of those, no problem.
Yeah, I hear you. Wow. Wow, did you say you could drink a sleeve?
I drink 2 sleeves.
Oh, 2 sleeves?
Actually, I had
you're a god, man.
I had 6 99 bananas and 15 sour nips.
Oh my god.
Easily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Every time I get on this show, my palms turn sweaty and I start rubbing my hands. Is that just me?
Getting magical, whatever.
But
like, dude, the addiction's real. Like, fucking shit fucks up. Like, people, like I wish we did have Joey McCormick.
Joey McCormick, shout out.
And you know, like him and his little bitch ass brother. Like, I know they're all like trying to be sober about life and whatever, but they can't handle life because they just lost their mom. Like, I know how it feels to lose like a fucking like a hardcore significant other, but the little bitch is like, dude, like fucking Joey, you should have came out. You should have came out and fucking like that. And at least you would have probably maybe set me into my straight place. But it's either way, is that you cannot push any of your family up. Do not push your family up because it is a prime example that you fucking lose everyone in front of you. Like you're always gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. No matter what, everyone's gonna die.
Substance abuse is real, guys. You're gonna see a lot of blood spill.
And I lost my fucking cousin. Like, dude, it hurts me so much. Like, fucking with my cousin, and I just literally lost a friend. She didn't die by drugs. She hung herself. She was a piece of shit for that. She hung herself, and it was just like. Even after my cousin killed himself with drugs, and then this person hung himself, it fucks me up bad.
No, me too. Because I could share a few things too. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page as us right now, guys. This episode was originally supposed to be about drug addiction and recovery. We were gonna have Joey McCormick on the episode. He couldn't make it tonight. So we substituted him with Alex because One, I know that Alex and Dillon are going to debate like crazy. Like, I already knew this, and I was like, okay, I hope I know what we're getting into. I don't want a fight to break out. I want this to be all in. You guys can debate as much as possible, but you got to get along after. Because that's what a podcast will do. It's going to rub you guys like sand.
Exactly. That's the point. Is a fucking
so we can get the shit out, get different opinions to get out and clash on purpose. And we can do that without getting violent. We can do that without fucking going that far.
Hostile. I have to fucking kill everyone.
So originally this podcast was supposed to be about drug addiction. So now I guess we're touching up on it. You know,
we're gonna have to. Like,
we got
it.
So if you guys don't know about Joey McCormick's Facebook group, look up Free Me on Facebook. It is a new group and it is blowing up fast. And because so many people are on fucking drugs. So
it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no discrimination against alcohol, from pills to weed or whatever. Like, it's whatever drug it is. It's like
that's messing you up.
Like, there's stimulants and like you know what? Tobacco is actually a stimulant. Weed is a stimulant.
Every single drug is
everything is from the earth, and it's a stimulant, and people don't know that.
It could be a depressant, but it's still a stimulant.
It could be a depressant. It could be a high. It could be a low. You could fucking. It's everything. Like I hate you all. You all fucking can suck my motherfucking balls.
But people think that stimulant automatically means that it wakes you up or something. No, that's what happens when it initially touches your system and then immediately it's gone. And it's because stimulant is a... I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that. I feel you. I know what you're about to say. Stimulant is actually a similar word as stimulus. It is something that goes into the body and affects it a certain way. That is a response to stimulus, what you are experiencing. So they use the term stimulant, but it doesn't mean it stimulates you in the fact like that it wakes you the fuck up or something. Yeah, sure, you put a substance in your body, it stimulates you. Maybe you might have a sensation of being awake for a second, but because it's a super depressant, that shit's not going to last for even longer than a minute. You're
it's
asleep.
Just like I take my insomnia pills and fucking do like everyone. It's like I enjoy fucking sleeping like 4 hours of sleep a night, but it's like I can't do that anymore because my brain.
So you get less.
I get less sleep. Well, no, I get more sleep now because I'm taking pills. It's like I don't recommend pills. I don't recommend any like narcotics. But
is it okay if I ask what kind of sleeping medication? Is it Ambien? It's not Ambien.
No.
Okay. You know what that'll do, right?
It's Suboxone and fucking Trazodone put together, and that's a narcotic when they're put together.
Oh wow.
For insomnia.
I'm just making sure we're not going in the red for sound levels. We're good. We're in the green. But holy shit, man. I didn't know you were having to take sleeping meds.
Yeah.
You having trouble sleeping then, huh? A little bit of trouble sleeping then.
Well, that's because of fucking PTSD, I guess, and like some other things.
Yeah, I think a lot of people these days have PTSD.
Well, yeah, but they have PTSD through fucking normal occurrence. Like mine are through like everyone keeps saying to me is like, oh, your PTSD is through your family and friends dying off. Your family and friends dying off. I was like.
Well, that's the thing.
I was like, have you seen somebody get stabbed in the face or fucking get slit? Like my aunt is the only one that will get me for anything when it comes to fucking like that because her son, like, dude, I'm so fucking mad about him. Like, you know him, Benny. Fucking Jeremy Kellner.
Oh, Kellner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steven's half brother.
Okay.
That fucking little cocksucker told me, he's like, yeah, we're gonna open a business and that. 4 days later, he fucking overdosed. I didn't even know he overdosed.
Would you like something, or are you good?
No, I'm good, homie. But, that fucking little cocksucker, dude, I was so fucking mad when he fucking bounced at me like that. It was like, you fucking faggot. It was like, dude, I literally, like, I had business plans, everything. Like, I could fucking, right now, I could be a fucking multi-millionaire. Just with business plans, like you fucked up. But I fucked them up because I
supplied them. Encouraged him? Facilitated it?
I never supplied him or
Okay.
encouraged him.
Okay.
For one, I don't encourage
But
anybody.
did you at least facilitate it by joining him?
No.
No. Okay. So what do you, were you too passive? You just let it happen?
No.
So you were worried. You were legitimately worried
No,
about this person.
He fucking, we went out to Hartford. I was tripping balls on fucking mushrooms.
Okay.
We went out to Hartford. I knew
You're
he
very enlightened on psilocybin, by the way. On the mushrooms, they, apparently they're very enlightening. So
Yeah.
you were probably in an enlightened state at this point, right?
Yeah,
Or were you incapacitated?
No, meaning I was in, like, I'm for one, I'm always in control of my own mind.
Yeah, I see that about you.
But when my cousin, like, he told me, like, I came to my boy's house. I seen him, he was fixing his brakes, and I came back out, and he was like, let's go pick up weed off this person. I was like, oh, I get a better deal than you. And, like,
Okay.
think about it, like, you know, because you know me, I haven't been around, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could get a better deal than you because I know this person. Go to that person.
We'll see.
Hey, I haven't sold drugs in over a year, like.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was like,
why would you spit some bullshit like that? I mean, yeah.
I was like, oh, let's go to Hartford. I was like, oh yeah, alright, let's go. And I'm tripping balls. And fucking we start going down roads. I'm like, you're about to go here, 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 here. And they're like, and this old lady fucking were like, how the fuck you know Macho? I was like, don't worry about how I know this dude. Because you're selling dope. You're like, oh, good. Because they were trying to tell me to get a weed. I was like, I know you're getting dope.
It's one of those
I was
cases.
like, I gave you 90.
I've been in those cases, Dillon.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. You just knew. And especially because you were tripping. Because tripping?
Not even that, because I knew the deals already, because I fucking, like, because, alright, there was a kid
But
like, I was in a halfway house with.
Just saying.
No, I was in a halfway house with him, but he was fucking picking me up for work. He would drive to me, I would drive him, because he had a standard. He couldn't drive because he was so fucked up on dope.
Oh, no.
Like, he couldn't drive, so I knew how to drive standard, so I would always drive for us.
Yeah.
And fucking, dude, he would be so fucked up on fucking heroin, and like, fucked up, I was like...
Dude, I cannot be in a car with somebody, I will kick them out the driver's seat.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, you either get in, like, if you're driving, like, no, you're gonna fucking pass out, you're gonna fucking get us illegally pulled over, you're like... But it was like, with my cousin... He's a piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
Kellner was a piece of shit for that. He should have never left me like that. He's a piece of shit for that.
He left you? What do you mean? He dished?
Pretty much, like, alright, what I mean, like, he left me, ditched me, he left you, his kid, anyone who, like, behind, like, meaning that he chose...
Oh, he was 100% out. Like, disappeared.
No, I'm saying with the drugs, yeah.
Oh, like he would do that, you're saying? He would just pull a stunt.
No, I'm saying that's what he did.
Oh, straight up, you just remember it happening. Like, it straight up happened.
I was in jail. I was in Cheshire fucking Correctional serving fucking 4.5 years, dude. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm in max prison fucking already a year and a half in. What am I supposed to do about somebody I love? What am I supposed to do?
You know what's
nothing.
crazy?
I couldn't do nothing. All I could do was sit there and be like, I gotta hang up with you. I'm going back to my fucking self. Like, dude, I want to cry so fucking much. I couldn't cry. Because you know why? Because you show weakness in their fucking that max prison, somebody's gonna eat you up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You there's so much emotion and you just have to bottle it.
Like,
and it's so unhealthy. It's so fucking unhealthy.
Like, you know what?
No, I do know. I was in prison doing the same thing, man.
Well,
and that's the crazy thing about us low-level guys who came from somewhere like Stafford.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we've all fucking been to prison.
No.
Yeah, we
Certain
have.
people have.
Dude, all of us low-level dudes who started off as, like, at Stafford, whatever.
They're not going to be in prison like this.
I will go around Stafford asking a bunch of people, normal-ass people.
Only because of fucking because that was with the heroin epidemic. So a lot of people getting fucking up with dumb charges. But I'm saying, like, when it was beginning with pills and everything, I started off, like, my boy, he actually blames, Trice.
Oh, Danny, yeah. I've known him since first grade. Is he alright? He's doing alright. He's got a kid, he's got a family life.
He's doing fine.
I'm so proud of Danny
but
right
his
now.
old lady passed away.
Yeah.
And you know what? He blames that on me. He blames that on me.
That hurts.
That
hurts me and you.
Does,
That hurts both of us, man. I'm sorry that.
Like, dude, that kid was he's my best friend. He will always be my best friend, but he knows that I never put that upon him or her. Like, I didn't do that to him. He kind of understands, but he doesn't understand that I did not do that. Like, that was not me that did that, but like, fucking, I didn't turn your girl on the pillows. Like,
yeah, you weren't hurt doing
like, dude, it was like,
I hear you.
With a boy, with P-Nick, with the pants hair, remember? Yeah, I told you, and you thought it was somebody else, and I was like, no, it was me, bud.
Yeah, you were the under shadow scene.
Yeah.
And this is the crazy part, is that I'm not holding it against you, Dillon. I'm not sitting here. I'm not about to blame you for my lost people, because that was my town. That was my town too. But you know what? They made their decisions.
Exactly.
They did what they were, and even if it wasn't someone, it could have been anybody. We all have our pasts, and it could have been. If it wasn't you,
it would have been somebody else. Yes, I know this, but
yeah.
But it hurts you more when it's you.
Yeah.
You were the person that you caused that person's death. You're like that's when it becomes more hurtful. It's like, yeah, I'd rather have be someone else, but reality is that you'd rather have be you, because you know why? I caused that person.
No, you didn't.
I caused these three people's death. Like,
You're thinking like you did, but you didn't.
No, I did.
No, because they were on a podcast, so that's all you didn't. You know what I mean?
Whatever, fucking manslaughter, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Suck my dick like I didn't admit to anything.
No, I didn't. But, because honestly, like, these are just stories. These are literally, we tell stories here, guys. This is all for entertainment. So.
Bamboozling.
Yeah. If you have been entertained and you are starting to wonder right now, then we got you. I'm just saying that right now.
You suck at life. You're probably interested, and you're like, fucking assholes, like, why'd you drag me into this whole shit?
Why did you rope me into this and then tell me it's fake? But, at the same time, well, you know, we came from bad past, guys, and we are two guys who legitimately want towns like ours to be fixed.
No.
You don't want it to be fixed.
I want you to all hate each other.
Oh. No. I want you. You know what's crazy? You know that, guys, if you know me, you know that I'm a comedian. Check out my YouTube skits and stuff. But the problem with someone like me, who is a comedian, is that I find the irony and the comedy in every situation, and it's dark. It's a dark. What's he scratching at?
Trying to get back into it.
Come here, baby.
Get up here.
Come see us.
Come now.
Come on.
Come meow. Meow. Come meow.
Come on, baby. Trin's been a guest multiple times. He's a podcast regular. Bro. This is my cat.
You should get a dog.
I want a dog, but I don't want it here. At this apartment.
You can't have a dog.
At this apartment, right?
What? Oh.
He's such a good dog.
He's like, fuck you, asshole.
You know, he doesn't know you, but he's trying to be nice. So he's like...
No, he wants to get in there. He's like, fuck you, asshole. No, I know, I already met him a couple times. He's like, fucking asshole. He's like, why you keep touching me?
But, guys...
Suck my balls?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly. Suck my fucking balls.
So, if you guys know me, and
you know me, you're gonna suck my balls.
And so basically,
suck them.
But we don't need the whole suck my ball section of the slide. So, like, basically, what I'm getting at is so I'm a comedian, so I'm gonna find the funny part of everything. I can't help myself. It is a dark road, but at the same time, thank you. And at the same time, I've also been to prison, guys. I'm gonna try and get big, get famous, whatever. I get it. I've been working at this craft for a fucking decade, and they sent me to jail. I've been a nice fucking dude. I've been tutoring people for a decade in mathematics.
Where'd you go to jail?
It's Willard Cybulski and.
Oh, you went to a lower level too.
Yeah, no, it was an easy shit. It wasn't like a vacation.
Outside clearance and fucking.
It was like vacation, man. It was like vacation. You know what I mean? I even had money.
That's how I was at Enfield. Like I had my own fucking.
My money was in my bank account. So like I just asked Tara. I was like, send me my money. She sent me my money, and I was taken care of. I was taking care of people. It's a funny.
It's because you can send money home nowadays, and fucking you can do everything through the internet.
But jail time.
And like, dude, you say you're my third girl.
Yeah.
You keep sending me money.
Yeah.
I'll take that and send it to my other brother. They'd be like, oh yeah, we could pass. That's how it's pass money. And like, oh yeah, you pay for my commissary. But the reality is that his commissary is already paid, but he's just sending it to his other baby mama for a check. Fucking dinkleberries. Like, fucking the government system is so fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking weird. Dumb as fuck.
But,
Kitty!
But yeah, I had money, I had people, my games that I played for hustling in there. We traded soups. Guys, it is a whole different society in prison. Right? It's a whole different culture in there. Yeah. It's like a world of its own. You're making mofungos and fucking playing chess every day. Like, what the fuck? This is a weird ass.
Well, besides that bias that you like mofungos and.
Well, I was making mofungos. I don't care. Like, I was good as fuck.
Yeah, you were in jail, but you weren't in prison.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I was in high level. My dad actually.
No, jail meaning that you were in fucking county jail.
No, I wasn't in county.
You were in Cheshire.
I was in prison.
What prison?
Fuck Cheshire. I have little Cheshire, all that shit. I don't care about that shit. I was in Willard Cybulski for like 3 months.
Oh, I get it.
It was a lower level prison, granted, but it's still prison.
It's prison, but I don't know. I would sleep there.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
sorry. Like I know that to me, like it's an absence of nothing to me. Like when you say something like that, it's an absence to me. Like you did the
higher level and the lower level, but at the same time, I wasn't in county though. That's all.
You were in county because in order to get transferred to that lower level,
I was in
ACC's
county.
ACC is county, which is level 4.
So is it? I was there for like a week.
Yeah, it's all counties are level 4.
This is the dumb part. I was in county for a week, in ACC. Then they moved me over to SEG for a week because they didn't have room in any. Bro, I had the light on in my face for a full fucking week living above this dude. He was alright actually. Like we got along.
They won't like put me anywhere close to that because I ended up
fucking out, right?
Yeah. Like. Like anyone like
they're lucky I was
dude, I was in fucking cells with dudes that were fucking murderers and everything here. I was cool with them. Fucking
yeah, me too.
Like,
yeah,
dude, I grew like my 20s. I pretty much grew up with murderers. Like, dude, every cellmate I had was someone that was down.
Well, I was in the kind of prison where a murderer would take his time to get into my prison because he wanted to finally get to a lower level.
Yeah, no, I got because I was already sentenced, so I got put with the murderers.
Yeah, that's the crazy spot.
So I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, oh yeah, and it was like I'm sitting there with murderer like the whole time, and like, dude, he's cool as fuck. It's the one that was like, dude, I don't recommend you fighting someone who's got nothing to lose, but when it comes to value in jail, you fight that motherfucker.
Oh, I was ready. I was ready to fight somebody over a dumbass ramen.
No, that's what
over a fucking ramen.
No, that's
the
what
biggest dude in my whole fucking dorm. The biggest dude in the whole fucking place. I was ready to fight him for a ramen, and he saw me doing backflips on the cement and everything. Like I was ready to fuck somebody up. Like I was not fucking around. And he was like, "This little white guy is ready to die, while we're all trying to live." He's like, "I'm not fucking with white boy because he's probably gonna end up killing at least 3 to 5 of us, and if he dies, he dies. But at least 3 to 5 of us are dead. So what the fuck is those odds?"
Because he thinks
he actually
because he thinks you're still on the drug or fucking whatever. He's thinking you're on. He's thinking you're on PCP. You're fucking messing.
Yeah, no, I'm just some kid who likes to hurt people and do parkour.
Yeah.
I love to fight. So I was like ready to
I'm
go.
not parkour. I'm a fighter.
Oh yeah, no, I'm a ninja. I'm a fucking ninja, dude. Like I will literally like kill somebody in an instant, like slit their fucking throat in 2 seconds, and they don't even know how I got behind them.
Mine.
No, dude.
Why?
I want to die too, but like, come on, man, we can't fucking. Let's not talk about that. Like, we've been through some shit, guys. We've been through some shit. That's why this podcast needs to happen. Because, you know what? We're average fucking dudes. And I'm sure there's a million of you out there who feel the same way, who've been through the same shit, who are just as fucking crazy. And this is what you need to hear. You need to know that there's other fucking people out there like you. There's others out there like you.
Your mom sucks.
Your mom sucks. Just like my mom.
Kitty.
My mother is such a respectable woman.
She is. She's a very
You met my mom?
hooker. I mean.
Don't say that word. That's not my mom.
Valued woman.
My
Hooker. I mean, valued woman.
Oh, calm down. Do you know? Actually, have you ever really actually met?
I have met your mom.
Because I will bring you over to my mom's house and she'll make you dinner and you will never say that word again.
Benji.
She'll take care of you.
You were at your house. Oh no, that was what? That wasn't you. When I fucking came over to his house, fucking with Ryan Teller.
You know, Ryan thought that I stole from him for the longest time.
I haven't talked to him in a long time.
I would never steal.
To him in 2 years.
I would never steal. You know, I would never steal. That kid came.
You might get fucked up. You might get fucked up in head, but it's like, you would never second guess yourself to be like, oh that, like, but when if someone told you, be like, all right, say, like you thought about the process, I'd be like, hey, dude, like you drip me on like $50. You'd be like you'll think about it, like I might actually chip them on $50. But you would never do that. You're not that type of person that would fucking coerce or like.
Right, if you accidentally did it.
Yeah, but it's just like, no, I'm saying you would never accidentally do it. The same with Ryan, and it's like, but it's like, because I wasn't around for then, so I couldn't know these things.
This is a decade ago that I'm talking about.
Dude, I thought we were at his fucking house fucking 3 years ago when I was boxing him in his fucking ring.
I wasn't there.
I thought you were there.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
You might have thought I was there, maybe because someone saw
me. This guy.
Because there's a couple people who resemble me or make you think of me. And it could have been, I don't know if somebody else.
The only one I could think of that be close to is like
Roaches or something.
Yeah, it'd be the only one.
I feel like he's like that one.
He's the only one. Yeah. You know why? Because he's fucking.
He talks fast like me.
No.
Nah?
No.
White kid personality? No.
Like, you could tell through the voice, but what the thing is that, it's the beard, it's the facial.
Yeah, we grew up together. We kind of evolved together.
Danny Rose is a fucking pedo.
Oh, is he? No, he's no way.
Dude, he was trying to fucking bang my little cousin.
No way!
Yeah.
He would be! That's the biggest difference, is that I'm a winner and he's a loser.
Yes!
Right? You know what I mean?
I told you, I was like, dude, you're trying to bang my little cousin. That's like, you know Scott Spielman?
Scott Spielman?
Yeah.
I've heard the name. I don't know him.
Yeah, he was like dancing with my little cousin. I was like, I called him over, like, you know, did a little finger thing.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like, you can imagine a little finger thing going like this, like, and I was like, hey, you dancing with my fucking cousin, right? And dude,
no.
He got so scared, he's like, oh my god, he's like, dude, I'm so sorry. He's like, I don't mean to trespass. I was like, dude, I don't care what you do with my little cousin. Like, she's her own woman. But I was
make
like,
sure you keep your hands off.
No, it's just funny. He's like, you ain't. He's like, you ain't gonna come in the bathroom and beat me up, are you? I was like, that'd be pretty weird if I fucking beat you up in the bathroom. But I was like, I guess so. I don't know.
I guess so. I guess I would. I mean, just keep your hands off my fucking cousin.
It was just a weird. It's like he
came up with a specific scenario.
Yeah,
he was like, "Yo, are you
coming
to this place at this time?"
Cause he thought I was gonna come in after him because I told him that like you're messing with my little cousin, like you're like you're grinding on my little cousin.
Gosh.
Like, dude, I care less you're grinding on my little cousin.
I
Like,
guess,
dude,
yeah. She's her own person.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna control her, just like my niece. Like, I don't like my niece that she's a fucking, like, her father was a Wigger lover, and like I'm a Wigger lover, and it's just like that. That's how it is. It's like, it's just things how they roll, buds, and no, like that motherfucker was gonna get his shit rolled.
Yeah, I feel you. But that's a similar scenario to no, actually, it's not too. It's only slightly because it's like
there's not some limit. It's similarity.
But like, okay, in my town, the story you just told,
my town.
Terryville.
Oh, we're in Terryville?
Yeah, that's where we are right now.
Am I supposed to be terrified?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's terrific that we're in Terryville. I don't know,
Terrificville?
Terrificville. But so my neighbor, he works with me and everything. He's got a daughter, 14. This fucking kid is like 21, 22, and he's decided to pork her, send fucking pictures of her to people, and all this shit, dude. Like, basically, it's child porn.
She's 17.
She's like 14.
She's 14.
Yeah.
Sent it to who?
He's like 22.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
That's a big no-no. He's literally, like, doing stuff and sending it to people.
But that's the thing, like, now, like, because nowadays...
And then my neighbors... my neighbor found him and was hanging off his car.
Alright.
Hanging off his car.
Think about it, like, my mother and my father are 13 years apart.
Mm.
Back then, it was never really a thing like
By the
that.
way, guys, this was already lawfully taken care of. Please don't ask me questions later about if it was lawfully taken care of. It's already recorded.
Yeah, my daddy banged my mom fucking when...
Everything we talk about tonight is lawfully taken care of, or you can't double jeopardize us, okay? So just get out of here with that shit. If you want to be like... By the way, let's check the comments and see if anybody's... Tonight has been such a controversial night that I feel like people are probably spouting shit off at us.
I gotta take a piss. Give me a bottle of pissing.
Yo, Alex loved the podcast. He said this was gold. Look what is this? He said, dude, amazing podcast. Can't wait till you put it up. It was gold. So, you probably wouldn't have expected that, right? He loved this.
That little piece of shit.
He loved this. He loved it.
Not for a little piece of shit. I've been black. Stay one here, gentlemen. I got a piece.
Yeah, take your time. I'll make my mentions while you do.
I'm not gonna take my time. Time is the essence. The person of virtue.
I'm gonna make my mentions.
You got a hot girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Why is she in our podcast? Like, what the fuck?
She get me more views, right?
She would. Like,
I know. But she doesn't want to be a cam girl.
What's her name?
Tara.
Tara?
Tara.
Tara.
Like Terryville. No, it's Terraville. Imagine. But no, it's just Tara.
What's her?
It's Tara.
Yeah, real name Tara.
Yeah. Why is that like somebody you know? Like,
no. I'm like deciphering it.
Yes, Tara.
I know.
Like Sarah, but Tara.
Yeah, but Tara. Like Tara.
Yeah.
Tara!
Oh, she's asleep.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's asleep. Alright, guys. I'm gonna make a couple of mentions tonight, right now, because this is the time. I didn't want to leave you, walk away from my podcast for like literally 5 seconds. Hopefully I didn't. Anyways, so, if you guys have been paying attention, following along, you would see that, I have, some stuff I've been posting up, other podcast episodes, music, and I'm just starting to do comedy skits. Tomorrow, this is big. Tomorrow I'm posting my second comedy skit, and people are starting to give me sources on where I'm going to find open mics. I'm hearing there's a new club in Bridgeport. So I'm thinking I'm going to go over there, maybe grab a, open mic and just say, okay, screw it. Let's do 3 to 5 minutes of stand-up comedy and see if we can get a slot somewhere. So, wish me luck. Pray for me. Stand-up comedy is not easy. I'm sure a lot of you are looking at me right now and just saying, oh my god, this guy's actually going to get up in front of people live and tell jokes. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, I will let everybody in my immediate network know. If you want to know that I'm going to be performing on a mic live, leave a comment, get a hold of me. I'm on Facebook. I'm just Ben Estey. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Snapchat, I'm Bestie. Bestey. 0928. So, just look. I'm basically posting to everything, guys. I mean, I just got on Twitter too, so basically, I'm just on everything. So, just keep an eye out for what I'm doing. And, we'll have some fun.
Benji,
What's up?
watch this.
What happened? Because we're live. He likes that kind of shit. My cats are friendly. They're not the kind of cats that are like dicks.
No, he wants mommy to open up the door.
Yeah. Here, let me take care of that. I wouldn't.
Oh, I'm trying to let your cat in. What's that? Sorry,
No, that's why I said don't do that.
I'm sorry, I opened up to a magnificent land, I guess.
No, that's okay. It's just like...
I'm sorry, Benji. Like, you really can yell at me for that one. Not wise.
She really likes your privacy, man.
Yeah.
She don't want to be bothered.
I was just trying to let the kitty in.
I know. Dude, that cat is like adamantly by her side. He'll wait at the door for like hours.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah. But, I think we got everything out tonight. I think we, like, kind of touched everything,
Yeah, give me my LSD.
Oh, wait, should we talk about that a little bit?
You never gave it to me, I paid you for it already.
Yeah?
Yes.
When?
Oh, we're in the car. You were supposed to give me that.
No, we weren't doing it. Yeah, man. But, anyway, so, I don't know, I guess...
Pedro's got his martinis.
Wait, what? Pedro's got... Did you say Pedro's got us Wait,
Martinez. Pedro's got us his martinis.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm trying to, I'm translating that too many ways, but, oh, man, this was, such a debatable night. So many different things going on. Guys, this might be literally, the craziest episode. So just, try to peep it.
Your mom was an episode, remember that. She was left on point blanco. Blanco.
But,
Snapchat, bye.
Guys, thanks for joining us tonight, and just try to suck it all in without fucking coughing up the load. I don't know.
But, fuck off. Love you, buddy.
So, oh man, what do you have a time you gotta be back tonight or something?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah. They're probably listening to me clicking all kinds of shit right now. I don't know what I should even play.
All of it.
Oh wait, I know what I can play actually. Is this one. But I really do have to I have an outro that I'm making right now, and it's going to be my consistent outro, but I don't have it right now, but I'm just kind of doing shit like that. It's a nice little thing. But alright guys, thanks for chilling with us.
Fires on the way, diamonds on my way, lucky charms are on my way, and big farmers on my way, farmers on my way. I'm just trying to stay right out of the way, cause I know just how to play. I look into the